Griffin, you got any Yahoos?
Yeah, I have a Yahoo. This one was sent in by Kieran Devlin. Thanks, Kieran. It's by Yahoo Answers user Muckrakers Local Number 227, who asks, "My Uncle Jeffert says his trailer park home is haunted. Can trailers even be haunted? What kind of low-class ghost sticks around in a fifth wheel for eternity? This is the right category for this question, right? Ghosts go in spirituality?"
I'm sorry, Jeffert?
Jeffert?
Is it a typo? I don't want to believe it is.
Or the best name ever.
I don't know why you would...
No, listen, I'm not going to speak ill of trailers.
No.
I've been in trailers before, though, and I know that they are not known for their massive amounts of square footage.
Yeah.
Seems to me if you had a ghost in your trailer, you'd know it.
Yeah.
You'd know it pretty conclusively because you'd look up and see to the other end of your home.
Yeah, there's literally...
ghost.
There's nothing... There is no periphery in a trailer.
Mm-hmm.
You see everything all of the time. I think it's definitely haunted.
Wait, what?
I think it's definitely haunted.
You think
he's
the
got a haunted
trailer
trailer?
is haunted?
I think Jeffert's trailer has a real bad ghost situation in it.
I think the problem with Jeffert is that his heart seems too open to the paranormal. I think you have to guard yourself against that, or because that's how the devil gets in.
Mm-hmm.
That was the problem. And I think that's why we're probably so obsessed with ghosts. Is growing up in the Baptist church, you were told that it was where this sort of this weird double standard that ghosts don't exist, but if you start thinking about ghosts and stuff, then Satan can use that as a way to trick you
To get ghosts up in there.
to get ghosts up in there. Right,
And
exactly.
suddenly possessed.
Suddenly you're possessed, so you didn't know what happened.
Do you...
Listen, you guys, straight up, if you feel like you or anyone you know and love is possessed, get him to the doctor.
Yeah, see
ASAP.
something, say something.
Get checked early and often.
Do you think... I mean, there probably are... We're probably not on point earlier when we were talking about how ghosts go to live in the dopest situation they can float into. I imagine that ghosts, like regular people, like living people, they have different wants and needs and desires. And maybe
Right.
some ghosts are like Jeffert, and they appreciate the coziness of a bago.
So you're
Yeah.
saying like maybe this is like the ghost of Jeffert Senior, and he's just
The
like,
elder
I feel
Jeffert.
comfortable here.
I like it here. I feel comfortable here.
I know this place. This is where my armchair is.
I get to watch my son dip. I love it.
I've buried
it.
skull in the front yard, and I can't go until you find my secret skull stash.
Now, why
that'd be
did he?
the
Now,
best.
Griffin, I'm curious. In the fiction you've stitched together here,
Not fiction. Go on, though.
Why does Jeffert bury the skull? What is
Jeffert
it?
didn't. Jeffert's dead dad buried his secret
Jeffert
skull stash.
Sr.
Yeah.
Jeffert Senior, the elder Jeffert.
The elder
Jeffert
Jeffert.
the elder.
The elder Jeffert buried his secret skull stash in the yard. And it's guys, it's enormous. It's a repository of sweet dippable tobaccos. We're talking about hundreds of dollars worth of skull. And he can't leave this earth until Jeffert finds it.
So is Jeff? So when we're talking,
Have
about
you
this
guys
music-
seen No Country for Old Men? It's basically this. This is what I'm describing to you. Mm-hmm. Is the sequel. Skull Buddies.
Skull Hunters? That would be a pretty good plot for a new City Slickers movie. If anybody's in the market,
The
for
Legend
one
of
of
Curly
those.
Skull.
The Legend of Jeffert Senior's the elder Jeffert's skull.
Carried myself around the internet. So what is
Yeah.
all this?
If I get fucking stuck haunting someplace for 1,000 years, I'll be livid. Those local kids should have solved my puzzle by then.
I mean, let's yeah. Okay, so Justin Griffin, if you die right now, what's your unfinished business that's gonna keep you around as a ghost? Because mine is I haven't finished watching Walking Dead yet.
I just gotta clear out my internet history. Gotta blast my cache. What? Did you hear that? Blast my cache, please. I try to go incognito, but sometimes I forget. Blast my cache. Set me free. Press
You hear a
Control
voice on the wind
H.
that sounds like it's telling us to review his cache.
No! Press Control H. Check all the boxes and go. Set me free. Blast my cache. shrink the window down in case some words show up that you shouldn't see. Please.
Grandson.